Okay. We
Ah.
are live. There we go.
Panic.
Woot!
Ah! Oh, God.
This stream is just going to be 45 minutes of us screaming continuously.
Yeah, pretty much.
45 minutes. This runs like an hour 10.
Yeah. 45 minutes is the edit.
Yeah.
If you want to be all meh about it.
If you want to be all correct.
I
Feel my
know.
pain.
Hey,
Yeah.
I just got a notification on my phone. These GameCast Newscast guys are live.
Goodness
Oh, no
me.
way.
What could that be about?
Yeah.
So watch them.
Yes.
I know,
Anyway.
totally.
So, we are live. I can see that nobody's watching, I think, at the moment, which is fine.
You
Did
are
I
so
actually
alone.
tweet it out? I did, because you quote tweeted me, so that's fine. Live here now. There. That did not paste what I thought it would. Oh, that pasted against the photo. No, I need that bit. This is going well. No, I don't want a poll. What are you doing? Fuck off, Twitter.
Not even 10 minutes into the stream, Count has broken it.
I haven't broken the stream. I broke Twitter. I thought I wanted to make a poll.
Pretty much the same thing.
Is it?
Hello, Mark. Mark's our first viewer.
Oh, hooray.
Oh, hello.
Which Mark is this? Because I don't know this Mark. He's just appeared in the
We have a lot of marks.
Well, yeah.
Mark is from the Coalition fan base, and basically I've been talking with him for like the past year or so.
You have.
and-
Okay, that's
yes.
fine. I say that's fine like it wouldn't
He's a
be for
wonderful
some
human
particular reason. Oh.
Yeah,
Why don't you just marry him if you like him so much?
Wow, I'm sensing just a smidgen of salt.
From me?
Always.
What are you talking about? Right. So, welcome to the GameCast Newscast. I am Snowy, otherwise known as Count Fracula. And we don't have a guest today, but with me, as always, are my faithful co-hosts. We have Maximol from the review team and news team. Say hello.
apparently I'm faithful. Cool. How's it going, everyone?
And trapped in my basement forever on the news team with a clicky keyboard at the most inconvenient time, we have Vox.
Someone please help me. This is not a drill. Someone save me.
Hey, it's fine. I'm not the one who has to edit out clicks in post, so that's fine. Oh,
Lucky it takes only like one overall edit to do that.
that's all right then. Cool. I'm not the one who has to do it, so that's all fine by me. I've got other shit to do. Oh, right, let us... Shall we crack on and be professional about this, or shall we just do like we normally do?
No, we
Completely
should be
We can do
professional.
the usual thing.
To be
We
honest,
can do a little both.
yeah, we'll try and be professional, but let's be honest, it's not going to work out that way, is it?
Mm.
No, it's
We'll
really
see.
not. Anyway, I started on photo number 2. The amazing visuals that I'm going with this week. Like, you can't even handle the visuals of this slideshow that we've got going on. We'll just start. Let's get on with it. Oh dear. Right. Bingo, bango, bingity, bangity, bosh. Games done quick. I clapped when I shouldn't have done, so I'll do that again clean. Games Done Quick, the charitable organisation, have done a special emergency fundraising event for the victims of Hurricane Harvey, which was a horrible thing that ripped through the south of America, or the United States, if you want to be specific, last week. Was it late last week?
Around that time, yes.
Yeah.
Something like that,
And
yes.
it's
So,
kind of still going on, to be honest.
Yes.
Yeah, it
Sure
sucks.
is.
It sucks a lot.
It does. So,
Yeah.
Obviously, we say hearts out to everybody there. And Games Done Quick did their little event, and they raised $225,000 just for that event. So, well done to Games Done Quick. I think we just sort of wanted to mention that and wanted to say that's a really great thing. And that's probably to karmatically balance the amount of salt that me in particular is going to be spewing later. Because there's going to be a lot of that. Especially with a bit of breaking news that we've got. Oh, lordy lord, you're going to enjoy this.
Yeah.
Oh, if you enjoy my salt, prepare yourself.
Salt doesn't really quite cover what you have at this point, Count.
No.
It's more like we could use you as a resource.
Yeah, you really could.
True.
I mean, let's put it this way. When Max decided to post the news in the news chat as a bit of breaking news right before we started, the voice, the voice, the noise that I made was just
unholy.
Yes, that's a way of describing it. Oh,
Did you see Mark's comment in the chat?
I hear microtransactions.
I hear microtransactions include salt.
They do. Yes, they
when it
do.
Count.
Oh, yes,
He's the one who actually
do.
tweeted the story. He's the one I saw it from.
Also, when I watched Max's news today, mentioned loot boxes, I made a noise somewhere along the lines of.
But 2 or 3 times more unholy than that. It was like
it was.
You could almost hear the little alien just plowing out of its mouth. Like the ones from for the ones from Aliens. The one that has the little grabby thing that comes out of its mouth. Yeah, that type of thing.
I didn't know they made that noise. Jeez.
Apparently it does now. Oh.
There's a musical transition.
Oh no, please, not me.
Yes.
I don't want to be the musical
It has
transition
to be
this
you.
week.
It has to be you. Oh,
Damn,
yeah, I think we've only gotten a few of Vox.
Yeah, it's mostly
musical
me.
transitions.
It's like
Yeah.
It's all me. I'm the one doing the stupid stuff. It needs to be you two for a change.
No, you're the host. You're the one who we have to make fun of.
I'm the host who gives the most music.
No.
But anyways,
yes.
Borderlands 3.
Right, back on topic.
Yes, let's move on to that. move topic. So goodbye, Games Done Quick. You were lovely. Let's move on to Randy Pitchford's lying mouth.
Speaking of salt.
Look. If you're going to come to me and tell me that Randy Pitchford is anything less than untrustworthy, I am going to question your grasp on reality. Cough, aliens, colonial marines. Cough, cough.
Rightful salt.
Yeah, exactly. That piece of fucking shit. Because, we love Alien and we're trying to make the best game possible, he said, knowing full well that they had farmed it out to a developer that hadn't done anything remotely good in that regard and couldn't do it. So, well done, guys.
Well, yeah, it's interesting because we've known that Borderlands 3 has been coming for like quite a bit now, but they've been taking a long time on it. So that makes me wonder if there's actually going to be new features or if it's just going to be kind of like how Borderlands 2 is just more of a polished Borderlands 1. I wonder if Borderlands 3 is actually going to be kind of like an innovation on the series. He doesn't really say anything regarding that in the article. He just kind of talks about the fact that they're most of the studios on there. I think 90% of the studio is working on it, and that's basically all we know.
Just a comment from Mark again. The modder did more work on Aliens Colonial Marines than Gearbox. Very true. There was a modder who basically fixed the fucking game. Made it halfway playable. Still a pile of shit, but oh well. Yes, Borderlands 3 is a thing that is apparently being worked at. And in the words of CG Mag, Randy Pitchford strongly hints at Borderlands 3 development. So nothing is confirmed. However, Pitchford stated that they have dedicated 90% of the studio's staff towards an unannounced game. Towards
an unannounced game.
An unannounced game that is apparently a project that is most likely what fans want out of the games company. Out of the games company. Wow, that's whoever wrote this does not know how to word, because what is meant to be said is there's working on something that will most likely be what fans want from the company, which is because Borderlands is Gearbox's most famous IP, or well, its most famous half-decent IP, then this is probably what... Yeah, but come on, Aliens Colonial Marines is infamous. Everyone remotely interested in games knows it, and they know...
Personally, I'd like to say that I thought Alien Colonial Marines was a masterpiece, and they should just keep it as is.
So I'm going to kick Vox from the chat right now and just...
No!
Battleborn 2 Revengeance. Oh, feel the burn. Damn it, Mark. Jeez.
But
he's like a hidden guest.
Basically, right? But basically, he did say that they are going to be working on a Borderlands title after Battleborn back at PAX 2015. So it's pretty much guaranteed that this is Borderlands. Like, I know it hasn't been officially announced, but like it's going to be Borderlands.
You say that. But this is Gearbox.
Yeah,
it might not be.
For all we know, it could be another Aliens game.
Oh, do you know what? I would laugh so fucking hard if that were true. I really want that to be true. That'd be amazing.
That would be amazing.
Borderlands, Aliens, Colonial Marines 2. have it as a stupid, like one of the stupid subtitles as well, like Aliens, Colonial Marines 2, Revengeance. Yes.
And then it's actually good.
Yeah.
That
would be the best
surprising.
thing. Yes. That would win it. That would just win everything. It's not gonna happen. It's gonna. Yeah, you're right. It is gonna be Borderlands.
It's not gonna
because
happen.
It's the only thing that Gearbox makes that anyone cares about. And if you say you care about Battleborn, you're lying.
I know people that love Battleborn, actually.
Well,
Believe it or not.
Battleborn lost quite heavily, and it went free to play, and it's just like dead now.
Yeah.
Like you can autopsy.
I mean,
that
so is
game.
Lawbreakers,
It's so dead.
but that's still coming out with stuff.
Yeah,
I actually want Lawbreakers to do well, though.
I know. I looked at. I
still
saw
don't get
Lawbreakers,
that.
and I thought it looked interesting, and then it came out, and it was just completely dead on arrival for no reason.
Right? And it's $30 too, and it got all the critical acclaim and critical coverage. A lot of it was acclaim, but there were some negative reviews. But then it's $30 too, and like everyone knew about it. You know what I mean? There's no reason like it should be doing that well. I don't get it. I have no idea why it's not doing well.
Overwatch.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's be fair. It's Overwatch.
Yeah.
It's no other reason.
It is Overwatch.
It's a shame, admittedly, that it's Overwatch.
No, it is.
But
it is.
Yeah, Overwatch. I actually have Overwatch. I've played Overwatch. I enjoy Overwatch. Surprisingly.
Yeah, Overwatch is great.
Yeah,
Do
it's
you
a good
know?
game. I know. Isn't that surprising?
I'm not surprised
I like
you
a
like it.
multiplayer game.
I'm not that surprised you like it.
No, I've only played as Tracer because
Yes,
I like
Tracer's
Tracer.
my main.
I like Tracer. She's a cool character, so that's why I picked her. And she's sort of... That's the kind of playstyle I go for anyway, is sort of run in and blink around and shoot people, so...
Yep, I like it because it's
not
annoying. I could be annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
It's not just because she's British.
That's part of it.
That was certainly a part of it, let's be honest.
I knew it.
No, Tracer
She's
is
just
my
from
one
Cockney
in-game love.
London! Oh, right!
If I could marry one character in video games, it would be Tracer. But then she came out as not liking guys, so I was hurt.
I don't think they said that she doesn't like guys. I think they said that she likes girls, but not specifically stated the other. But I found that hilarious because people got annoyed, and I was like, it's stupid because you're all homophobic. Oh, dear. How dare a character in a video game be on the LGBT spectrum?
So many good fan fictions down the toilet. I worked so hard.
So many
Fox,
good
you
Rule
making
34
fan fiction
pictures.
would be amazing.
Oh wait, that was loud. Whoops.
Yeah. So much good Rule 34, all gone.
Oh, so much. I mean, moving on.
No, that was one of like the main things about Overwatch. Like, it had Rule 34 before it even came out.
Yeah.
Like, that was a really
like
amazingly large, unexpected thing that I find quite funny.
Yeah, Blizzard made a statement about it.
Yeah, they were just like, this is a thing. I don't think they specifically encouraged or discouraged it. I think they just sort of acknowledged that it was a big
No, they
thing.
hated it.
Oh,
They said
hated it?
said they didn't want that at all. If I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure that's what they said, yeah.
More.
Yeah. We don't want this thing to happen. Says that's like the worst way to not get something to happen.
Stop doing it. We don't like it.
Exactly. Like you're talking to the internet as well. There's a way to not to get the thing to happen. That's the way to do it. Like, you might as well say, like, if you want a game to sell well, you better, if you go, hey, don't buy this game, people will fucking buy it. It's the same. It's like what happened with Hatred and things like that. Just like loads of people bought it because they're like, this game is vile. Don't buy it. But people did.
People like interesting things like that.
They do.
It's called reverse psychology.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna.
So
say,
did you guys know that Mario isn't a plumber anymore?
Can I bring up a very quick thing that I just noticed that I forgot about, but I want to bring up very quickly?
Oh.
There's a sequel to Super Meat Boy coming out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Super Meat Boy
Dude, yeah.
Forever, announced in 2018.
That's been announced a while ago.
It was.
We knew that they were working on it a while.
I know,
ago,
but
they're finally like coming out with it.
Yeah, they've got a release date and they've got a trailer.
Yeah.
And it's
was
coming
at the
to Switch
Ninja
as well,
thing.
which would be quite fun.
Yeah, that's where it was
I'm
revealed.
not going to put the trailer up, so.
I remember
tough
when
luck.
a lot of these games were just like Newgrounds Flash animations. It's insane.
Newgrounds.
See how far they've come.
Aw.
Right.
Yeah, because Binding of Isaac was
Love it.
originally a Flash game, and then that's now this
Yes.
amazing, huge thing that's like one of the best games ever to me. I fucking love that
Yeah,
game.
agreed. No,
Yeah, I played the
Edmund
original.
made like I think it was like 19 Flash games before he
Damn.
Yeah,
I
it
really
was an
wanna
indie game, the movie.
Yeah, I really wanted to play his new game. Is it The End Is Nigh? That's like a cross between
Yeah, me
Super Meat Boy
too.
and The Binding of Isaac. It looks really good.
I agree. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
But I
But
digress.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's move on to Mario. And in Mario Odyssey, sorry, I just have to change the image. They will get bigger eventually, guys. Don't worry. That's what she said.
At some point. Oh,
Um,
God. Stop.
No, never. You cannot take the innuendos away from me. Yes, apparently in Super Mario Odyssey, Mario is no longer going to be a plumber for some reason, even though he's still wearing a stereotypical plumber's uniform. Why?
Yeah, you just took away. I mean, they didn't take away his main job, but he is a plumber. We've known him as a plumber.
He's been made
Why just
redundant.
say-
They say he's used to be a plumber. Now he just does all the cool things like tennis or baseball or soccer or car racing, according to his bio.
Yes, specifically, they changed his profile on whatever this is. Presumably, on Nintendo of Japan's website, they have profiles for various characters, which is a bit odd. And the profile now reads, all around sporty, whether it's tennis or baseball, soccer or car racing, Mario does everything cool. As a matter of fact, he also seems to have worked as a plumber a long time ago. Which means he's no longer plumbing the depths. Oh wait, he's definitely plumbing the depths of content. Because, let's be honest, those games have dried up a long time ago in terms of ideas. Hey-o!
Shots fired.
Come on, the last Mario game to do anything remotely innovative was Mario Galaxy. And if you say Super Mario Maker, no, they just gave you a
Ooh.
toolkit.
Love Galaxy.
Galaxy
I mean, yeah,
is a
but I
really
think
good game. I
Odyssey-
played a lot of that, but yeah.
Yeah, that game's amazing. But I think Odyssey is going to be the next step in that. Because like the Wii U kind of fell off in terms of like I know the Mario games weren't awful on there, but they were just kind of your generic Mario games.
Yes, nothing that came out
I
on
guess
the Wii U
multiplayer was like their big expansion thing, but
ooh,
the big innovation.
exciting.
Yeah.
Did you ever play
no,
Mario
Odyssey
on
looks
the?
to be.
Yeah. Did you ever play
What's that?
New Super Mario Bros. On the DS?
Oh yeah, I love.
Did you ever play
game.
the multiplayer in that?
I think a couple times.
That
if
I
I'm
used to
not
play.
mistaken.
I had a couple of friends in. This was high school for me, early high school. I had a couple of friends who had that game, and we used to play a lot of that multiplayer. That was real good.
Back in the day.
I've completed
I don't
that
really
to
remember
100%. Oh. I ended up to a point where I 100%ed it, and then I wanted to max out the profile score, and I very nearly got there as well.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's how much I played that game.
Dedication or insanity.
Bit of both.
Dedication or insanity. I
Bit
can
of
tell
both.
which one it is.
But yeah,
Also,
I think
just Mario not being a plumber and them updating his profile, it just kind of seems like, the classic old guy who's trying to be cool again. Yeah, it feels like they're doing that to him.
Hey guys, I'm totally hip and happening. Look at me listening to all the
stop. You sound like an old person.
all the hipping and the hopping music. Yes, I love those things.
Please. Can we censor count? This is too much. It hurts.
We're live. We can do no censoring.
Sorry, I'll go back to heavy metal then.
Heavy metal old guy. Oh, that just embedded in my mind.
I know a few heavy metal old guys, and they are fucking cool. Like, old guys that are into metal are amazing. Just wonderful to see. Just these, like, men, like, grey hair, and usually, like, really long grey hair with a really long beard. Just like, I want to be you. That's what I'm going to be like in, like, 30 years. That's going to be me when I'm 52.
Wow, I can't wait.
To be fair, I found a grey hair the other day and I felt really sad.
I'm like, dude, you're 22.
I know! It's a care job. It got me really stressed.
Wait.
Fair.
Count. You're 22.
Yes.
I'm so old. Ah!
How old did you think I was?
Older than me. I thought you were like 30.
Thanks. Dickhead.
You're welcome. It's that beard, all right? It makes you look way older.
Oh my god,
30. Oh mate. That's cruel.
Hey,
that's like when Max called Wesley 50 the other week.
Oh,
wait, I thought he was.
He's 40 on the nose.
Now we're just
I asked him.
all the dirty laundry.
That's my bad. No, because when I first met him, he told me he was like, I've been playing games for longer than like you've been alive, and like he kept going on about that, like not in a dicky way at all.
But
he was just like,
not
yeah, I've been around for a long time.
Yeah, you're not very old. So
I know.
You're like
I'm
the youngest
21.
person. Exactly, you're the youngest person here, I think, on the server.
I think so too.
Yes.
That's
I thought you
weird
were like
to think
19,
about.
to be honest.
No, I'm 20. I'm 22 in like 15 days actually.
Ah,
Is that weird?
Congratulations.
Well done.
Well, thank you.
Well done on surviving another year in this hellhole of a world. Anyway, speaking of hellholes of worlds, Mario Odyssey and its weird sort of... I don't get the art style of this game because it's going... realistic in massive quotation marks, because the character that's standing next to Mario in the screenshot on screen at the moment looks like
he's 2 feet taller.
He's 2 feet. He's a good sort of 3 feet taller, and he also looks a bit like a Unity stock asset to me. I know he's probably not. In fact, he's almost definitely not. But that's what he looks like.
To be honest, it just looks like they took Mario and slapped him into GTA. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, pretty much.
It does look like that. I remember when Odyssey was first revealed, everyone was wondering like why the hell he's shorter than everyone else.
I still wonder what they're doing with this. I also very concerned about the whole possession aspect that they're going for, and the kind of existential horror that comes with actually thinking about that for more than a nanosecond.
No, that was addressed too, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure they said it's not technically like possession.
It is.
I don't
though,
remember.
because
I
he's
don't
taking
remember what they
possession
said.
of their bodies. Like they'll be behind their eyes, silently screaming, going, "What's happening?" Ah! And their body doesn't do what they want it to do. Someone else is controlling it, uses it to grope a princess. Wait, what? What's going on? I'm just got confused.
Oh, okay, we went somewhere with that one. I mean, the way you're describing it, no, it does sound a lot like possession. In fact, if I have to go, a little deeper here, that sounds a hell of a lot like demonic possession in before Mario's actually a demon.
Wonderful.
Gotta get the Doom guy after him then.
Mario and Doom Guy. Now that's actually a crossover I would play. That sounds like
I feel like Mario would win.
Hashtag Doom guy for Smash Bros.
But it gets so much more bloody. Oh wait, that's a good thing.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, Knack 2 came out today, by the way. Who gives a shit about that? Nobody! Although apparently somebody gave it a 9 out of 10. Somewhere.
Oh, it's getting good reviews.
What?
Yeah, dude. You should look
Okay.
at the NeoGaf review thread. It's getting like 8s and 9s. There's some people who are giving it like a 6 and a 5 out of 10.
Maybe
but
they
there's a lot of
actually
8s and 9s and
realised...
7s
yeah.
and
Maybe they realised that basically everything about the first game was wrong.
yeah.
Pretty much.
I don't know.
It's just like, hey, look at all the particles. Look what the PS4 can do. It can do particles. Do you have anything interesting to back up the particles? Not really, no. It doesn't make sense because like the problem I had. Sorry, I'm gonna go on a tangent. The problem I had with the original Knack was that everything scaled up around Knack. This is like he got bigger, but everything else around him got bigger. So you didn't feel there's no sort of sense of actual scale to everything, because like you could go for a secret chest and it'd be exactly the same type of secret chest no matter what size you were. So you could be like the tiny person and you get a secret chest, and then you could be a big massive size of a building person and get a chest that's the same style but the size of a building inexplicably. Go figure. Nothing scales to make everything seem big or small.
Interesting.
It doesn't that's what Shadow of the Colossus did well, and almost no games since then have done well. Make the big things seem big, but they don't do that.
Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Yes,
Based off
looks
that tech demo.
really good, but it's probably gonna be crap.
Shh. I don't want to hear that.
Never live up to the hype. Come on.
I know. I
It's
just don't want to
got
hear it.
10 years of hype behind it. It's not gonna. According to Mark, Knack was a tech demo. Yeah, pretty much. But it was released as a full price game, so it doesn't get any slack. That's if you release your game and you price your game, you do not get any slack. That's it. You deserve to be reviewed as a game, especially if you release it at a full price tag.
As a launch title, for that matter.
Yeah.
All right.
Moving on.
So how about that next topic?
Yes. How about that? Let's get back on track. And so just finish up on Mario Odyssey. Yes, Mario is not a plumber anymore. He's gone on to bigger and better things, including roaming around with people of a disproportionate size and art style to himself. We will only see how
the
well
ability to possess them.
Yes.
Demonically.
He now belongs in a really, really strange pulp 70s horror film. Moving on.
Echo.
Echo, echo, echo. Musical transition. Right. So, we're going to start the section known as Snowy Salt.
Oh no, it's actually a thing.
It is. And guess what, Max? I want you to add an echo to that bit in editing.
Got it. Will do.
See if you remember that bit. Right. This is a bit of salt that will simmer later on in the section, but it concerns WB, Warner Bros. And Shadow of microtransactions.
Clever.
Oh, goody.
Oh dear, because that's what it's covered in the shadow of microtransactions. So basically, Shadow of War will launch fairly soon, and let's be charitable. It's not had the best PR recently, has it?
It's
Exactly.
been like back and forth.
I would. Where did the other side go? I've not seen much positive things to say about Shadow of War since.
Dude, Shadow of War is dope. Like, it's really, really cool, fun game to play, and all the changes they're making are really awesome.
Loot boxes.
I know. Then there's that side of things.
Oh
I
my
know.
God.
But they've basically addressed everything.
A sponsorship with a pizza roll company.
Dude, so did Andromeda. Did you know that? I didn't know this.
That's
but
not
when
a
I moved
positive
home,
thing.
No, it's not. And I went into my it's still in my freezer right now. There's a Mass Effect Andromeda pizza roll thing. There's a code for a multiplayer loot box on the pizza rolls. And this is back when the game didn't have a rating because it's rating pending on it.
Could I say, when you said that, I thought you meant Mass Effect Andromeda was in your freezer.
Yeah, why would that be in your freezer?
Yeah. That's why I got so confused. I was just like, what? Oh dear. Right. So, what we have here is... I need to change the... There we go. There's a guy on the screen that fills up a bit more of the screen, which is nice for people who don't appreciate white space. And what happened was last year, one of the developers of Shadow of War, whose name is Michael Forgy, died of fucking cancer. I'll take a note from Jim Sterling's book there, because, yeah, cancer's a piece of shit. And
True.
to honour this lovely, apparently lovely developer guy's death, the developers of Shadow of War have added in a lovely sort of Easter egg where they've made him a character, and the character works in a really strange way because this guy was known in the company as a guy who helped out and be there for anyone who was like in trouble right up against a deadline. Really nice guy. This guy, whenever you're about to die or like you're in a bit of a struggle, occasionally this guy will come along and he will basically mow through a few orcs for you, like mow through some things, and then be like, okay, I will wander off to do my own thing. So he's like a wanderer that just helps out occasionally. So you'd think that you just leave it there. It's just in the game as a nice little thing that'll just be there. But nope, because Warner Brothers got their dirty little grubby mitts on it, and because it's Warner Brothers, they decided that they would release this character as DLC that you pay $5 or £4 for. And so here's where this gets interesting. They said in the original release trailer for this, I will point out as well, this is pre-purchase DLC. You can pre-purchase this DLC before the game comes out as well, which makes it extra shitty. But in the thing, they said that money raised from this will go to a cancer charity. And then that got changed to the family of Forgy. However, this doesn't include all the money from the sale. That takes away the money that Steam makes from the sale, or whatever sort of distribution company it's going through. It takes away their cut, and everything else goes to the charity and then the family. It's just changed it around. And this was only in the US, but it wasn't in all of the US. It excluded 6 states. And if could you go, I will share an article to you guys now, and you know the states better than me. So if you would please tell me what states they are, that would be absolutely lovely. Because I don't know. I think I know a couple of them. Alabama, that's a state, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, Hawaii, Illinois.
Yes, Illinois. Hey, that's my state.
Massachusetts, Missouri, and I don't know the last one.
Come on, you've got this one. Damn it, South Carolina.
South Carolina, that was it. I wasn't going to get that one.
You got it, though.
I got most of them. That's surprisingly right. So it doesn't include those states because of legal reasons. So I don't know what those legal reasons are. I suspect they're non-existent. But money from those states and money from international sales will go directly to Warner Bros. And not to the family or a charity or whatever they're doing.
And of course, your purchase is not tax deductible.
No, exactly. And this promoted quite a bit of public backlash. Surprisingly. With even Jim Sterling doing a Jimquisition on the topic. And he kind of ripped it to shreds because, let's be honest, this is a shit move. And I'll go on to what they've done today in a minute, but this specifically is an absolute piece of shit, and it's only designed to make Warner Brothers money, nothing else. It's like a good idea, then was noticed by the higher ups and gone, "Oh, we can make some money out of this, money," and then they disguise it with like a nice thing. But the nice thing isn't nice enough because there's loads of other ways which they can make money out of the nice thing. So
there's no hope left for this world.
Yeah, exactly. Load of bullshit. And a lot of people, myself included, say you can go to youcaring.com and donate directly to the Forgy family if you so wish. However, it gets a bit better today that because of, well, presumably because of all this negative backlash, Warner Brothers has issued a statement regarding it, saying this: neither Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment nor Monolith Productions will profit from any sales of the Fort Hogwarts Slayer DLC, regardless of territory in which that DLC was sold. And that is basically saying that all of the money will go to a charity, a non-specified charity, or the family, which again, it doesn't specify, but it does say that Warner Brothers and Monolith will not get any of the money from this DLC. Well done. You should have done that in the fucking first place. In fact, even better, what you should have done, release the DLC and, like, not even released it as DLC, just put it in the game as a nice tribute and maybe give the family a pension instead of making us do it. Why should we have to do it? Like, they've got a YouCaring. We can donate if we want to. Why should we have to do it on behalf of Warner Brothers?
Yeah. Well, like you said, it's that publicity and it's the money. It's just, it ended negatively because they handled it like fucking idiots.
As Warner Brothers always do. They are terrible at this. Just universally terrible at this. They can't seem to do it correctly. And yes,
hey, look at this nice thing we're doing. Give us some good
exactly. That's what. And then it's like, oh no, we fucked it up. It's like, we've made a really nice meat pie. Oh, we shat in it, but we made a nice meat pie. Honest.
Why the meat pie analogy though?
Yeah,
why the fuck not? Why not? So yeah, they.
I mean, fair.
This is them. This is Warner Brothers' MO. They have a nice thing, and then they just find a way to get bad PR out of everything somehow. I don't get it. I really don't get it, how they could just make everything bad PR. They had a real opportunity, especially after the amount of bad PR around Shadow of War, to get some good PR in.
Yeah, but I guess at the end of the day, everything they do, like, they still have all these properties that make them a whole bunch of money in the first place, so they just know they can get away with it. Because, like, everyone's still going to buy Shadow of War.
I know.
I'm not saying it's better. I'm trying to justify why they do it.
Mark is stating in the chat, sticking pole into bicycle tire meme.
Yes, that meme fits
that is a
perfectly.
perfect exemplification.
It really is. I think surely the AAA industry has got to reach a tipping point eventually where they do so many shitty things that people just stop dealing with it. Surely there's got to be a point.
Game crash of, what was that?
The 80s, the late 80s.
Yes.
Yeah, 1984, I think, actually, specifically. Oh, it's going to happen again. Maybe not on the same scale, because gaming is more endemic than it was, but I think at some point, people are going to get incredibly tired of what the AAA scene is doing, and it's going to go wrong for them. And we might see the end of big-budget games for a few years.
Possibly, because there's still companies like CD Projekt Red.
Yes, there are still some good companies, but there are not all good companies.
Yeah. Well, and then there's still all the Sony first-party titles that those will never die off, at least not this generation. All those big AAAs that people seem to like, but I don't know.
Yeah,
it's
just kind of sick of the games industry pulling in this bullshit. The AAA industry is just so annoying.
That's why I love indie games, the indie industry.
That's why I play mostly indie games. If I go onto my Steam library, hello, welcome to my Steam library, people on the stream. My most recently played, if I go to recent, Rock of Ages 2, Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator, Terraria, Parkitect, Sonic Mania. Those are games I've installed.
Which is basically an indie game.
Yeah. Rocket League, Planet Coaster, Space Engineers, Brawlhalla. Like, that's my most recently actually played, because installed comes
there
up
you
on
go.
recent. But yeah, there are no big like AAA games on this list, because I don't like Nier Automata. That's the only one on the sort of screen that I can see without scrolling, and I've not actually played that yet. It's just installed, mostly because they've not fucking patched the PC version yet.
Again, I'm sensing a bit of salt here.
Just
them detective skills.
Just why? Oh well. So yes, one bit of salt over with. Let's move on to what is arguably gonna be worse.
Oh goody!
You've been warned.
Are we still in the middle of a snowy salt section?
Oh yeah.
Oh we're transitioning into the other part.
Oh yeah, we're transitioning from the good, like the smaller amount of salt, to the actually larger amount of salt.
The absolute saltiness of it all.
Indeed. There are no words to describe my salt anymore. I'm just gonna do that and make this.
Oh no, there are, and you're about to state them.
Oh yeah,
I
am indeed, and that's just made the screen a little bigger for everybody, so there's less blank space. Right. Destiny 2 has released today, or it will release today or tomorrow, depending on your time zone. And at the very last second, literally the very last second, in fact, the microtransactions, which I think we already knew were going to be a thing in Destiny 2, if I'm right.
Yeah, because they're in the first game.
Yes.
Two.
However, instead of being just cosmetic, which is the general sort of microtransactions that I still hate but I tolerate, that rhymes, these microtransactions give you a gameplay advantage, making Destiny 2 pay to win. Fuck everything. Fuck the games industry. Fuck Bungie. Fuck Destiny 2, because I'm now not going.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. I am not touching this fucking game at all now. I refuse to touch this game because it is a pay-to-win game, and fuck that. Fuck everything about this. Fuck the fact that it was announced, like, these elements were not announced before today. Like literally.
Well, it's not that these were announced. It's that people have some reviewers and stuff have had access to the game since I believe Monday. So that's where this is coming out of.
Yes,
like streamers
not even
and
been
stuff.
announced then. It's been uncovered that this game is pay to win. That's even worse. They didn't even announce it. They're just like, no, it's fine.
I'm gonna piss you off even more, Count.
Please don't.
These microtransactions you're not guaranteed to get these pay to win items. You have a chance to get the pay to win items from the things you buy.
What? What the flying fuck nuggets? Right. Let's have a look at this then.
Oh, here he goes.
Destiny streamer King Goliathon, which is not a good name, was inspecting the possible contents of bright engrams, which can be purchased for silver, Destiny's real money currency at microtransaction store Eververse. You can get
lovely name.
ability cooldown armor mods, which are a chance to contain an armor mod that decreases the cooldown of one ability and can affect super, grenade, or melee abilities. This is confusing. So it's a chance to contain.
Yeah.
So what else could it contain?
So, I mean, probably armor mods that aren't as powerful, I would guess.
Could you just get... Yeah, but they've not said that. They just
wait, no. Maybe the chance is Arc, Solar, or Void. Maybe that's the chance. This is worded weird.
This is worded ridiculously because, like, it makes it sound like you could get nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I think I understand what it's trying to say. It's saying, look at the top. It says the possible contents of bright engrams include the following, which is ability cooldown armor mods, character stats armor mods, weapon stats armor mods, and elemental weapon mods. And then there's subclasses to those. But there's a chance to get these. And then there's a chance to get other
I
things.
see.
Okay.
Right. So you pay for the bright engram, which could have one of those things in it.
Gotcha.
Precisely.
It's still shit because
The
it's a
second
loot
image.
box. It's pseudo-gambling bullshit. Fuck Activision. Fuck this system.
The streamer's face
reaction
in the
is
second
priceless.
image is just the best. It's the best thing.
The second image.
excuse
Oh, his face is
me.
just like,
Yeah.
oh, I hate everything.
He's like, I'm accepting this.
It's just like, oh, no. Oh, no, I've seen what's happening. Oh,
It's
dear.
gambling boxes, exactly, Mark. It's
Look
gambling
at his
boxes.
face. Look at his face.
Hold on. The best emoji for it is this one in the chat. This is the emoji I've been using for everything lately. Where is chat? I just hid chat. How the fuck do I bring it back?
What are you doing? Where are you posting? Which chat are you posting this in?
The YouTube
YouTube
chat.
Oh, the YouTube chat. I can't even. Oh,
Yeah.
You're making me move windows around. This one here.
Your
There
life
you
is
go.
pain.
That emoji there.
Mark did the same one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that emoji so much. It describes everything. It's
It's
just
like-
like, well, fuck.
This is my life now.
Yeah. It's just... Oh, that face just says it all. Really does. How much does it cost?
We
It
need to
costs
keep that.
800 silver. How much does silver cost?
I'm gonna guess that 800 silver is probably like, I'm gonna guess 1,000 silver is $10.
Oh, jeez. Destiny Silver Dust. Silver Dust, or is it just dust?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. Just
I dropped
silver.
off Destiny 1 before the microtransactions came in. And even when I tried it again, I didn't pay attention to them at all. That is not something I'm going to get involved with at all.
You can
Well, I may
buy,
have to for the review,
you
but
can buy
yeah.
the microtransactions from game in this country.
really?
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't-
you could probably buy like a card. You could probably do
you
that at
can.
GameStop.
That's awful. You can do it with GTA
Yeah.
5 as well. Yes, you are exactly bang on with the price. Actually, 1,000 silver is $7.99, which is $10. Sorry.
Wow,
Lovely.
that's ridiculous.
That is. Although you can
Not
get
including
2,000
tax, of
plus
course.
300. It does include tax because we're not ridiculous about our prices over here.
Well, that's because you're man.
Sensible. Fucking sensible to have it all makes sense and to go, this is what you'll actually pay. Duh. Why the fuck should I have to do maths in a shop to work out what I need to bloody pay? I do enough maths as it is. I work in retail. I have to do mental maths to do change.
That meme you posted today.
Oh, yes. I will show the meme I posted on chat because it is a very accurate description of my job. And let's just find it. There we go. That is a very accurate description of my job. And it is one of the best puns. It really is. I love it. It's just so accurate. I had it about 4 times today as well. That's how bad this is.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
It's so stupid. It's just like, hey, are my prints back yet? No. Have you had a phone call? No, I've not had a phone call. I ordered them yesterday. No, they're not here then. You'll have had a phone call when they arrive. But can you just check for me? No, they're not here. We give a phone call when they arrive. Oh, my thing went red there for a minute. It was like, no, you're going too loud. Oh, God. Just everything. Everything about this is just a horrible situation. I have no hype for Destiny 2. Didn't really have any hype anyway because I'm sensible. And,
I'm hurt.
Come on!
I got a Destiny 2 beta invite, and I still haven't claimed it. I'm not sure if I want to.
Why on earth were you hyped for Destiny?
I shouldn't say hyped. I'm excited for it, though.
Why?
I'm excited for it. Because I enjoyed the first one a lot, and I have a lot of friends that play it, and we all just kind of get together and play it. I still enjoy like the combat and the gameplay and everything like that. It's just when it turns into the loot grind is kind of when I stop off. Like I'm still going to get 50 or 60 hours out of the game. But after that, I don't know if I'm going to keep playing it or not. But no, I really enjoyed the first one for what it was, even though there was a lot of shit missing, obviously. And I do kind of like the story in the universe. The lore is actually really interesting, believe it or not. The lore is great. It's just that none of it was in the fucking game.
Great. So it's like Dark Souls, but done incredibly shitty.
Exactly. And like I love Halo. You know, Halo's my baby, and Destiny does feel somewhat close to Halo's combat. Honestly, there are a lot of parallels you could draw to Halo. Like for example, having like your guardians, the ghost follows you around. It's like a thing talking to you in your head, like basically Cortana. There's still like the 3 races. Well, now there's more races, but when it launched, there's like the 3 separate races all vying for whatever they're vying for. It's interesting, actually, how similar the games really are.
Can I ask a thing?
Yes, of course.
Did Microsoft deliberately name their sort of assistant Cortana because it's the same name as the thing from Halo?
Oh, yes.
Yes, it's her. It's
I did
the same
wonder.
AI. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's not the same AI.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause
like, it's supposed to be the same quote-unquote character.
Yes,
Like,
okay. I
yeah.
did wonder, because I was like, that's just the same thing. I'm not a big Halo fan, so I don't pay attention to that shit.
The AI is not homicidal yet.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yet.
Give it another 10 years and they'll make something. Just let it loose on the internet and it'll turn into a Nazi like they all seem to do.
Oh, gosh.
Like
don't
they
get me
all
started on
seem
that
to
one.
do.
They do!
Yeah, like that. Remember that
funny.
teen AI from Microsoft? That was fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is exactly what I was just like, fucking Jews for some reason. Don't know what happened there. That was weird.
Humanity
it learned
happened.
from the internet. It learned from the internet.
It did. Screw the internet sometimes.
Agreed.
Don't say that. It might hear us.
I both love and hate the internet. But yeah.
We have to bow down to our mechanical overlords at some point.
Wow, okay. This is not gaming related, but someone has made an opinion piece on The Guardian saying that they should take away Aung San Suu Kyi's Nobel Peace Prize because she no longer deserves it.
Jesus.
Fucking hell.
Well, this is definitely not GameCast.
Good lord. I know, but that was just like a fucking hell moment just to see that on my Twitter feed. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
She's complicit in crimes against humanity. Okay. That's that's an extreme view, and that's got nothing to do with the games. So, yes. Let us... Shall we wrap up? Because I think we're done on Destiny 2. And my salt has officially just...
You've dehydrated with the amount of salt you put out.
I have. I don't want anything to do with Destiny 2.
Count is nothing more than a raisin on the floor that just slightly twitches now.
One of those jumping beans.
Oh. I'm sorry, I just imagine a jumping bean with your hair and a beard, and it is quite amazing.
I'd be happy with that, let's be fair.
It's times like this I wish I could draw.
Oh well. Dear. Alright, I need to just resize my window. The stream's gonna look shit for a minute. As if it looked good already. Just gonna put it all back to normal for the conclusion.
What? It's delightful white space.
Yeah, everyone loves this delightful white space. Just behave. Oh, fuck it. Can I do that? That one. That's not what I wanted. God damn! It's also not what I wanted. Oh, piss.
I see black. It's gone. It's
That
back.
should be fine. There we go. Wow! Professionalism, everybody! Oh,
hey, it's our
jeez.
first live stream. It's okay.
It is.
We
First
forgive
live
you.
stream like this. Okay, that's all back to normal. And I'm just going to put the GameCast Discord up on the public chat for the conclusion. So, speaking of the conclusion, thank you very much for tuning into this GameCast newscast. If you watched it live, thank you very much. If you watched it on playback, thank you very much. And if you watched it unedited playback, again, thank you.
We're sorry.
Yeah. Max. Editing note. I'm going to say a thing now that you should put at the start because I forgot to say it.
Okay, writing this down now.
Do you like the
Where's my
timestamp?
pen? Actually, sure, that'd be great. If I just knew where my pen was.
Just go 58 minutes, roughly.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Found it. Yes,
Right.
found it.
Okay, so, yes. Welcome to the GameCast newscast. If you're watching this on our edited section, then if you look in the description, you'll find a link to listen to our rather rough and ready, unedited GameCast newscast. If that sort of thing interests you, go listen to that. If not, just stay right here for our nice, smoothly edited show.
Wow, did you guys hear that tone change? That was amazing.
Yeah.
That was like that was just like a nice attractive lady walked in and Count had to put on his best impression right there.
That's my customer voice. That's what that is. It's like someone
There you
walks
go.
into
That was
the shop.
amazing.
Yeah. Hello. Nice to see you.
Hello, I love you. On the inside, I hate you.
Yeah, pretty much. Like my phone voice is like, "Good afternoon, Max Spiel." And Telford Tesco Snowy speaking.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
You need a phone voice. You do. It's terrible. Anyway,
yes, you do.
wrapping up. So, thank you very much for listening to this GameCast newscast. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give us a like, a subscribe, and a share, or something else, whatever you fancy. Please join in the discussion in the comments. If there's something that you agree with or disagree with, feel free to share your opinion. And by all means, offend us. I mean, don't do that. Just be civil. That'd be nice. Thank you.
I don't know. You can offend Count all you want.
Yeah, I'm okay with being offended.
No, don't be a dick in the comments. We don't want to encourage that. let's be.
No,
let's
true.
be-
True.
yeah.
True.
Oh dear. So, I'd like to thank my co-host this week. I'd like to thank Maximo.
thank you for thanking me
That's
and for having me on, Count.
That's okay. And I'd like to thank Box as well.
I love you.
Good. As you should do. I'm training you well.
You're what?
Training you well.
I have no comments. I don't want to encourage this behavior.
Right, let's do self-promotion. Shameless self-promo. Where can we find you, Max?
You can find me anywhere on the internet at Maximal, MAXEMOLE. I am best contacted on Twitter or here in the public chat of the Discord, the GameCast Discord, for that
Lovely,
matter.
which you can see on the screen now, and to which there's probably a link in the description. I have not checked whether there is a link in the live card to it, but oh well.
There isn't.
Oh. Whoops, too bad. Just, ask us on Twitter to find it. Vox, where can you be found on the internet?
Oh, on the internet. Well, you can find me on YouTube. Look me up at The Voice 106.7. You can find me at VidMe at The Voice 106.7. You can find me on Twitter at The Voice 106_7. And you can always find me on the Discord slamming away under Count's oppressive thumb.
Indeed. And me. Me. That's what this show is all about. I'm joking, it's not. Oh, dear. I'm a terrible host. Anyway. God damn.
You said it, not me.
Yeah. Self-deprecating humor. Very, very fun. I can be found on Twitter at Snowy Duffield. I can be found on the GameCast Discord. I can be found on GameCast doing news, and soon I will be doing a review, not a review, what is it? A launch day style show. It's called GameCast. GameCast. Fuck everything. It's not called that. Step into the eyes of the team leader chat. It's called GameCast. Fuck, where is it? I can't remember where I put it. God damn it.
The release day, GC release day.
That's the one! GC release day! God! That's what it could be called. Yes, I'm doing that, and that will be out on Sunday to replace our Sunday news slot, because that slot is currently gone because Sixon is no longer doing the news, because she doesn't have the time. And yes, I can also be found on Twitch at twitch.tv/metalnerddude, where I've been doing Terraria a little bit recently. And the VODs of that will be up on YouTube very soon. There we go. That'll do, and we'll just sign out now. So thanks.
Wonderful.
Yes. Thank you for interrupting me.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were going to keep going.
So thanks very much for watching this GameCast newscast. I hope you all enjoyed it, and we will hopefully see you next time for some more newscasting, rambling bullshit. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Dr. Nick.